get back to the news of that tornado. The latest one touching down this time in Fulton County, right in the area of Broadalbin yesterday.
It touched down right behind a barber shop called Cerrero's Cuts. Zach Richter headed there this afternoon and joins us live now from Broadalbin with a closer look at what happened. Zach, good afternoon to you.
Good evening, Mark and Sabrina. Now, the damage it left behind, you can see here, there's just some trees that fell down and also a piece of a roof there. And we're being joined now by Chris Kashuba, who works at a barber shop. And you noticed this tornado right when it happened, right?
Correct. I was inside waiting for my next client. The door had blown open. I went to close the door, and to my surprise, when I came outside, about 50 yards in front of me was a fully circular tornado forming in front of me. Needless to say, I didn't stick around long to pay much attention to it and ran for the basement.
So what was that like, that moment? Was it scary noticing that? I mean, I know if I saw that in front of my door, I would be frightened.
It was surreal. I froze for a minute. I couldn't believe it was so close and happening here in upstate New York. But once I realized the gravity, I definitely took off.
And have you noticed any damage today in the area?
Yes, there's some trees down, part of the roof. The neighbor's house across the street had a tree snapped in half, but no major damage, thank God. I think it stayed off the ground about 20 feet for the time that it was here.
And you said after the tornado, you said a few people pulled into the driveway after, right?
Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 cars that had pulled into the driveway in the front. They were texting, and they must have seen it cross the street, and it startled them as well.
Okay, Chris, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Now, once again, that tornado only on the ground for less than a quarter of a mile. It was an EFO tornado, and the National Weather Service says it was just on the ground for around a minute. We're live in Broadalbin tonight. Zach Richter, News Channel 13.
Zach, good job out there. Thank you very much.